All right, 3 months in a row allocation from Darwinex Zero. This is the April 1st update, so let's just jump straight into it. Hey, Wazy Scene, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay, and on this channel, we track the progress of my algorithmic trading and also recent the progress of trading with Darwinex Zero. So if this is something that you would like to keep track of, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you will see when I drop our next video. So yeah, let me just jump into the screen and see what happened in March and figure out where we are at for April and what we plan to do moving forward. All right, so we here on the Darwinex Zero dashboard. I will just refresh page. Yeah, so this is basically monthly. Since we got the Darwin was created on the 15th of January. So between the 15th of January and the end of January, we got 25K allocation. Then we traded February, we got another 30K allocation. And in March, now you could see we got another 30K, bringing it to 85K allocation, right? The current return is 10.66, and we had a max drawdown, which happened in February of 6.35%. Because of this drawdown, the risk calculation that is normally done on the account dropped to 0.23, which I mean that sucks, but it's just part of the platform, and what I need to do is try to be more consistent in order to get that number to go back up. So yeah. So let me just take a look at where we are right now, and I will tell you what happened for the month, mistakes that I made, which were big mistakes, and then we look at what we do in planning to go forward. So we're currently at a position of 490 out of 6,802 traders. You can see here, this is when when I actually signed up for Darwinex, which was the 24th of December. And then you go through the trading phase, which was here. And then the Darwin was created on the 15th, and I got my first allocation on the 18th, which was 3 trading days. So this is the 25K. Then we got the 30K in February. Well, the performance for February got us 30K in March, and now the performance from March got us another 30K starting of April. So far for the month, we had a couple of trades the bot took while I was sleeping. So we had 0.14%, and we actually have a rating already of 76.8%. Now, this is something that I actually asked one of the guys on the Darwinex team. Is it possible that based on your performance, if when you reset, if you would reset like already within allocation? And he said it is possible because this is like almost an automatic thing that happens. And however the calculation is done based on the performance and so on, I actually reset into allocation. So we already have 30K lined up for me. So once we trade profitably and this doesn't drop, we should have another 30K coming in May already. You can see here, this is the total that we're running at 85. If I jump to the Darwin IE and head on over to my Darwin allocation, so you can see this is how the allocation panned out for the period of time from January. So 25, 30, 30, and this hatch box here shows the allocation that you have for the current month and what the value currently is. So since the month now started, this is why it has this hatch pattern instead of being solid. But you can see we already have like 30K lined up for next month, right? So this isn't bad. So let me just look at the actual payment allocation itself. I think this was something that I made a mistake on my last video. I thought my payout was in April, but this, as you can see, is April, May. So this is the 1st of April, 1st of May, and I thought it was April, but it's actually May. Um, I mean, that is fine. There's no rush for it or anything. So you can see we have a total return of 1,448. Now, this 1,448 is off of the 30 and the 25 from February, not the 30 in March as yet. Um, Even though it shows the 1.7% of the total is actually really based on the 55K that I had in total last month. So I would be quite curious to see what happens this month as we have like a full 3 months of allocation, adding up to the 85K, and see what happens leading up to that payout in May. So with that being said, let me tell you about this mistake that I made. So you all know that I built a bot called Helios that is actually trading the Darwinex platform. In the next video, I'll actually go into the strategy itself and show you all how the bot works and explain the strategy and the money management and everything. It's something that if you think you could try it, you could try it on your own. I would say it would be a bit difficult to manually trade it because of how fast the trades happen. And I'm not just saying that, like, there are trades that happen within 3 to 5 seconds. So yeah, it you would need a bot for that. But yeah, so what happened was the bot was trading. I was actually at a rating of 82, and something told me to manually go in and mess with the bot in order to try to close some of the trades with a higher profit in order to get the rating to go up faster. Now keep in mind this was around the 15th of March, and we were at a rating of 82. So I thought, based on all the chart analysis, that the market was going up. So I decided to close some of the positions to kind of push the balance up. And then the market dropped. And then the bot had the challenge of trying to trade me out of that loss that I created. Because of that, we actually dropped back down to about 70, 71, a rating of 71. So we came out of the allocation. I mean, I was pissed with myself. I was upset because that is something that, I mean, you shouldn't do. You build your bot, you have your strategy, leave it alone. Yeah, so that sucked. We dropped down out of the actual allocation from the rating of 75. We dropped about 71. So from this was only 15, 16, somewhere there. I just let it trade, and then from that point, so let's say the 16th, it went from the 16th to about it took about 3 days to get me back into 75. And then I kind of just let it go. I reduced the risk a bit and then just let it go. And we ended the month at 78. So which reflected as 1.25%. We were already up past 2% for the month. Yeah. So yeah, that was my mistake for March. So this month we hope not to make any mistakes like that and see if after the 25K allocation goes this month, if we could maintain the 30K that we already have and push it up a bit. Now, there is something that I've been contemplating, and for you to understand this, you have to put it in perspective. So the Helios bot at the moment probably made about 1,800 trades since December, the 26th of December, right? 1,800 trades, right? And it made about 31% on the actual account that it trades on, right? With a drawdown of somewhere in the vicinity of 15% or so. And one of the things I'm thinking about doing is removing the Helios from Darwinex and putting on another bot that I have been working on, which is a constant work in progress, because this bot called Plex, parallel logic execution, it actually trades multiple strategies simultaneously but independent of each other. Meaning that if we are trading on the NASDAQ, it could take 3 different trades from 3 different strategies, and one trade may exit, but then the other 2 trades may keep running, and then one may exit at a different time, and then one may keep running because the strategy is different. So the bot itself could actually read which strategy made which trade and then manage that trade independently of the rest of the trades. That's been a pain to code, but based on that performance, on my personal account, and then there's another account that I'm managing for someone, that bot from January made 58% with an 11% drawdown in 12 trades. So I am thinking about putting that on Darwinex. The only issue is because of how far it trades, it only takes like a couple of trades a month, and I don't know what would happen if we take a trade and then the trade doesn't close before the end of the month, where my rating would stand. I'm not sure about that, so I need to reach out to Darwinex to get some clarification on that before I make that decision. But so far, the performance on that bot is a lot better. In the next video, when I go over the Helios, I would kind of briefly show the Plex bot, but I would keep that for a whole separate video because that one is a lot more complicated with everything that it has going on. So yeah, that is where we at for April 1st. I hope you guys doing well with your trading. Hope you guys making your allocation. If you want to start trading with Darwinex, there is a link in the description with a coupon code where you will get 50% off of your sign up fee. Now this is for Easter, so I have no idea how long this will last. So if you do try to use it like later in the month or next month and it doesn't work, I mean, I don't know how long it would last. It's for Easter. So yeah. So that is where we at. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below, or you could jump onto my Discord, which is linked below, and you could, fire some questions there. And leave a thumbs up. Let me know if I should keep making more videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.